here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday Night Baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and going for the Reds in this one, Nick Lodolo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. Home run. A shot to left. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0.
We see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to slay and get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Matt Olson. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Ball 1 low.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one hammered. Senzel going back some more, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Back here in Cincinnati, and today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. They're going crazy in the dugout, his second of the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. The 1-1. And fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in for a strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's off the mark. One ball, one strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. That just misses. And it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1.
Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's Marcell Ozuna.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing to drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 2-1.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's Sean Murphy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now the 0-1. And that's outside. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Out towards right center field. Plummer should have this one. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And now the count is even. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swings through that one. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Out towards left center. And fall for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch job, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Arcia at second. Harris on at first with 2 down. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Arcia rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's 1-1. Up the middle. They get the force, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds 1. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Kick. Rayleigh.
Strider back to work. Oh, he dropped it to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
That is good. Second baseman.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
Jonathan India at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death with 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now Jason Vossler. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Kicks and deals. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1-1.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
On to the third inning. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Lodolo back to work. Popped up. Newman makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now back. First baseman. Austin Riley.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground, De La Cruz. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but, man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base, too.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's your 1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Riley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Falling behind 2-1. In the air, pretty deep center field. Senzel settles under this one. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Now back, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. There's a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering upstairs.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Atlanta, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Plummer. Plummer in his rookie season, 26 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. First offering misses the mark. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Here comes a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Strike 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground, could be 2. Arcia over to second, over to first, safe.
Up next is Cincinnati, the shortstop.
And here is Kevin Newman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Newman getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the 1-0. That's down and in.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. Just missed. Tyler Stevenson up next for the Reds. Here's a 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So up next, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now. And downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The 3-1. Smash to the left side. Arcia whips it to first. Inning over. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the 4th. Now, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch, not close.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And he dodges that fastball.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Tied him up inside with that one. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Michael Harris ripped on a line. Plummer makes the catch. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's the strike.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Got it by him for the K. Braves strand one, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Cincinnati, and here's the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First baseman,
And a pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
One, two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 so far.
Fraley.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rosario makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away.
The second baseman,
Jonathan India now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 where they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it himself, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ozzie Albies. And a pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Plummer under it, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's in attack mode since the very start.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside. And it is 2-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, left field down the line. And in one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Down to third baseman, Austin Riley. And the first offering is not close. Man at second.
2 balls, no
Well, that
strike.
pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The next offering misses. And now 3-0. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Buck Farmer appears to be getting loose. Cunell, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Olsen over at second, one down. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit. Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here comes David Bell as he's ready to make the change. Go to his bullpen. Nick Lolo out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his bet. Back with the new arm in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So first and second with one man gone. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That hits the dirt. It's 2-2. Right-hand reliever. Next offering misses down and away. Sean Murphy up next. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
In the air, left side. Fraley should have it. And that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jason Vossler.
Jason Vossler.
The pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Bounced out to short. Arcia. Goes across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Nick Plummer, the next to hit, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. About the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it, takes it himself, and he got him. Nice done at first for the out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top six. Now in for the Braves. Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie
Rosario goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2010. Santiago back to work. In the air out to center. Senzel settles underneath it, makes the grab, one away.
the batter.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Orlando Arcia.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Yoan. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
And a ball evens the count.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right side. Plummer puts it away. 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it's in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The 1-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. .3-0 down. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And the 3-1. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So one hit is all they get. Top of the order, 2 up in home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Reds.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with 1 out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First offering, misses the mark.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And he deals. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. The pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Newman stands at first with 1 out. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Joey Votto. Votto, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. Now 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. So they bring on the veteran, Buck Farmer. And this is appearance number 45.
Number 46. Buck Farmer.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
The wind of the pitch. Slapped foul.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
That one ran inside, almost got him. That one the other way. Fraley calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Ian Gibaut loosening up for manager David Bell. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Riley stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fly ball down the line. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
So
catcher.
2 on with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses. And the count 2-1. Righty to the plate. That one ripped. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Riley. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
First and second, 2 outs. Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. And that one pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch, not close, up high. Ozuna on second. Murphy at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. The wind to kick the pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Left-hand batter waits. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And the batter now, Jason Voss. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Plummer.
Nick Plummer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. At the belt and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and they trail it 4-1. Pitching change here, Joel Kuhnel.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 there. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2-2 now.
The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that one is inside. Hit softly on the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So digging in, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Kicks and fires. To the right side. India over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. will hit next. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. 2 down, nobody on. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground, right side. Throw over to Votto. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Nick Senzel. Righty reliever out of the pen, Colin McHugh. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. 0-1. McHugh, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think it's the deception, his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Newman stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. The other way, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Votto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Next one misses, and 1-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And the 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Reds strand a couple. They're down 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Jabot. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The wind and the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And Olson is set down. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Off the plate, ball 1. Chibot goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Kicks and deals. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
And now here is Sean Murphy.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And that's a little high.
Did get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now, Eddie Rosario. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Riley over at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. Two outs. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Looked like it was a little bit up. Got him swinging.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
So bottom of the ninth, in now for the Reds, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
The left-hander on now, Dylan Lee.
He's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
The pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now the lefty Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And now the DH, Jason Vossler. Edge of the zone, call the strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And the 0-1.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the right fielder, Nick Plummer. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.